Hello everyone, Meistering here with the Black Sulfur. This gun has Flame Strike, so I can click Flame Strike once per floor to do 1 point of damage to everything touching me. But since I have extra aura damage, it's gonna be more than one. Oh, when we shoot, we create 2 sulfur auras. Okay, let's just get in there and... Okay, 0 to 2 range. Okay, yeah, and the over encumbered is just there so I can figure out how to not get a card pushed, or how to get the correct card pushed off of my board. So is it every time I kill something I also make an aura? I think that's what's happening. Anyway, we have 6 firepower, and I think our auras do 6 damage, so I'm pretty sure this is a guaranteed, yeah, like super guaranteed shot. Okay, so I damage everything within 2 squares of me. Yeah, I can't read, so I thought it was only stuff within 1 square, and that's okay. Yep, 6 plus 6. Whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. So yeah, I do a lot of damage. These auras are huge. I think this is a very easy guaranteed kill. Yeah, it is. That's a guaranteed kill. Yes, I do 6 more damage than... Well, is my aura range? I think I have 1 aura at point blank and another aura 2 spaces away, but it might be both of them are 2 spaces. I don't know. How does backstep work with the flames? Oh, I forgot about the flame strike. Whatever. So this is an extra life, but bishops move every turn. Or I could just take backstep and bishop challenger. Backstep is definitely... Backstep with a very innocuous white card is great. Or I can get a disguise every 10 turns. Or I can get selective listening. All pieces -1 speed and knights +1 speed, so I guess that evens out. Disguises are pretty good. But they're not... This card isn't... This card is not as good as the card that just gives you infinite disguises because you can kill pawns very easily. Yeah, just -1 speed to everything. And then... Okay. Okay, so I did 6 damage to... Yeah, the piece is 2 squares away. Yeah, so I just have a range 2 6 damage aura. Okay. So, if I'm lucky, I'll also get some range. I don't know. Alright, and I load a shell whenever I kill something. Okay. Man, I almost thought I was getting discover checked by that bishop, but it was on the wrong color square, thankfully. I want to steal their ammo? Yeah, that's probably better than stabbing the king. Cool. Well, 40 knockback? Not really. I don't really care about my firepower. I don't know. I don't want something to promote every 10 turns. That just sounds annoying. Yeah, it's like, what do I even want this run? I guess I'll make it easier to kill a king. I mean, I guess I still have to hit the king with 3 fire auras. But I suppose I can actually like hit them with some of my bullets. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna like angle my shot, make sure I don't get some wacky discover check action going on here. Okay. I could kill that 2 health pawn. And I'm just gonna play it cool for now. Yeah, so I don't even... I could just shoot wherever and it won't do anything. The shot itself won't do anything. Have I gotten a spy already? What is this? Oh, bell ringer. Yep, that's a kill. So I guess if I get, more aura damage, that will be even stronger. Yep, +1 absolution. Yeah, like, Corner Despot's not going to do anything. I don't know what I care about here. Yeah, none of this actually looks useful at all. Maybe poisoning a piece. Yeah, like a potential, like, long-range stun. Long-range crowd control. Knights do die to a single aura. I guess it's a double aura, but yeah. I did have the opportunity to take Silencer for +1 range, but I didn't take it. I don't remember what the white card was that was paired with it, but I didn't want the white card. Yay, look at my accuracy. My accuracy is better now. You know, for all those long-range shots I'm going to be taking. Okay. Every time something moves, I get cloak for 1 turn. Huh. Oh, I don't want to give pawns shields. Yeah, I don't want bodyguard. I feel like I can consistently deactivate this before it's had a second trigger. I might get -2 ammo, but that should be enough. Or that should be all. Every 10 turns, everything gets more speed. Oh, if things are moving just constantly, then I will constantly get stealth. Okay, we'll see. That sounds funny. I'm gonna try it. And look, I get extra ammo. Okay. Now, do pawns give me stealth when they move? That's what I'm wondering. And I might never know. Wait, so I guess like the little like stars or whatever are just indications that the queen is soul, or whatever, that the pieces are soulless. Man, freaking discover checks, they're a menace. With selective listening, actually, I might have situations where there are only pawns moving. I guess I would have to kill, because there are two types of pieces. Yeah, 2 types of pieces can move each turn, so I guess I would have to like finagle it so there's one type of piece that's moving other than the pawn, but I kill the last copy of it. Okay. Well, I mean, this pawn has the soulless effect on it, so yeah, it's definitely soulless. I don't have a second soul slot. Any soul slot is what I meant. Well, don't care. I forgot that I actually have a grenade card. Gradual degradation, nah. After image with Dark Soul is kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, I'll take Ravenous Rats. Only one type of piece can move because of selective listening. Oh, nice. The slipper or the sandal or whatever. Deactivated my bait and switch trap, my analysis paralysis effect. Okay. I guess. Oh, I do get discover checks if I shoot. Okay. I mean, I guess I can just kind of move wherever I want. Wow, I actually. Oh right, all the queens were moving, but instead of moving, they were just throwing their mangonel shots at me. Okay. This is actually kind of difficult. I will get discovered checked by the bishop. Yeah, I just gotta move. Man, these queens. Okay. Yep, they move every other turn. The one rat was very slow and the other rat was very fast. I find it funny that the queens are taking everyone else's turns away with their selective listening. Well, now they only move every other turn. Or, I don't know, I guess now the pawns are not stopping the... Oh, what the heck am I doing? Okay. We're blowing up that rook and hoping that, yeah, hoping that the poison grenade saves us, which it did. Alright, well, next time I get a spy, I'm definitely deactivating that freaking card. Yep. Yeah, I don't care about explosive combo. Yeah, queens. I could just let queens move every turn. Yeah, sure. Man, stun grenades are great, but pawns moving faster is not so great. Add a rook. I don't know. I didn't care about the common cold. Oh, my absolution doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about the pawns promoting too quickly. If I give them the ability to walk faster on their first move. Okay. Ugh, queens are staggering their turns. Though I guess if they're staggering their turns, that delays everything else. Since nothing else can move on a turn where a queen is moving. Okay, so with the boulders, I could just remove one of the queens. Yeah, I think it would be reasonable to do that. With only one queen, I think the boulders won't matter so much. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, well, definitely if the queen's not just throwing it directly on me. Well, luckily I can easily one-shot a knight. You know, with my double 3 damage auras at 2 range. What would be a counter to this gun? I don't know. This would be a very funny burst of extra damage on the, you know, at the beginning of the floor. I think this Flame Strike card doesn't actually do enough, since if something is adjacent to me, I can just shoot it and it will die. Yeah, so I think I might just remove that with Over Encumbered. Absolution -2. Wow. I don't know, I might take Weakest Link. Okay, I don't care about my ammo regen. I don't want a Mimic. I do not want this Altar card. I want to see, I'll see what Infinite Counters gives me. Well, that just counters every gun. Like, okay. Let's just remove that, and yeah, but basically before we forget. Oh yeah, the Weakest Link card doing absolutely nothing. Well, not like completely nothing, but you know, nothing. Oh my goodness, the queens have super speed. Why? Well, the pawns are taking their turn. That's good. It'd be pretty sweet if, yeah, there we go. We found a spy. I think I need to remove, man. I think I don't know, if a pawn promotes into a queen and I get destroyed by some more slippers, that would make me kind of sad. I mean, not sad, but I wouldn't, that would, I think that's the most, I think that's like the most preventable way of losing the run. Okay. The gestures move every turn. I have given these guys a lot of speed. Oh, when a pawn promotes, I guess, yeah, it's at the start of the floor, all pieces lose their souls. So pieces that were created during the floor will have their souls. That's cool. Alright, so what am I even doing here? Well, it is kind of liberating that I don't have to, like, try to farm up a better soul card at the end of a level. I am 1 damage short of killing this bishop with my aura, and I just want to play super safe. I feel like I can play super safe. Oh, I misclicked. I guess it's fine. Okay. What a strange run I'm having. Flip a random card. That could be anything. I don't want Bowl of Blood. I mean, Knights kind of just have super speed already, so I don't think Rabies does anything bad for me. Okay. Alright, this card got buffed. It used to be +1 and +1. Yeah, because I had recorded some videos like a few days in advance, and one of the comments like noted the fact that this card had gotten changed since I played those runs. If this was a gun that cared at all about my firepower or range, I would probably take that card. Alright, what is gonna get flipped? Hopefully... Okay. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, what a fantastic card. Alright. No more chonklas, please. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm safe here because I can shoot down this pawn with the combination of my aura and my gun. Man, it'll be fun having even more cool, but more rats is even better. Alright, this bishop, yeah, bishop has to approach. And yeah, big damage. Where do I want to direct my gun? Doesn't really matter where my gun... Oh, yeah, that bishop's dying. So if I can get, if I can get that elite, the Kitsune that increases aura damage, want elites that give permanent scaling. Dissociate, I could make this a challenge run. Lose 14 turns at the start of every floor. I don't need Welcome Gift. I don't want pawns to be promoting. If I slow everything down, how would that actually delay them moving every turn by a full 10 turns? I don't know, maybe. Ah, yes. Wand of Souls. When every piece is soulless. Okay, this is all kind of not impressive. Yeah, maybe the -1 speed will help. Okay, no, yeah, no Chankla. Oh, the bait and switch trap got flipped. Hey, 2 for 2 on the Prohibition card. Okay. I guess I don't get discovered checked by killing this pawn. There's also kind of no point right now. Or, I don't get discovered checked by hitting the pawn with my aura. So I don't kill it. Alright, whatever. Why is the queen not approaching me? I guess pieces get very confused with the auras, or sorry, with my stealth. Anyway, I can get an extra turn whenever I shoot a queen. Yeah, there we go. I guess I have to make sure that the enchanted tiara doesn't get flipped, or hasn't gotten flipped when I'm making a plan that involves using it. Okay. I don't really care about this. Backstep could actually be great. I care about Wand of Execution. Not really. I can very easily clear all the pawns before they promote, or at the very least before they become a big enough threat. Yeah. Like anything that gives me mobility is great. Okay. Elmer's Tassel got flipped. Okay. Well, the recoil will help me deal with yeah, like I can shoot while moving. Wow, I can move while shooting, or I can shoot while moving. Okay. Make sure I don't get discovered checked. I guess one benefit of my range being so short is that I will... Well, my gun isn't going to discover check me. Isn't that likely to discover check me. You know, my aura... Yeah, that's a whole other story. But somehow I've managed to avoid getting discovered checked with this gun entirely. Like whatever, the gun that shoots in all directions around me, like I got discovered checked all the time while playing with that. I mean, this gun does damage all around me, but it's not as bad because it doesn't do damage like across the board in all directions. It just does damage within 2 squares in all directions. Alright. So, when I played this at whatever low rank I played it at, it felt like the gun's gimmick, like the gun wasn't very good at doing its gimmick. Now it definitely feels like it's good at doing its gimmick. You know, the fire aura. Like, I think when I played it last, its aura did just did 1 damage within 1 square. And that was just so, that just felt so unimpactful. Okay. Alright, these pawns are not super fast yet. Well, I killed one of them. I will not get discovered checked with that aura. Alright, let's see what we have here. Well, I guess I'm not going to get discovered checked because the second pawn has a lot of health. Okay. Yeah, I just want to keep moving. Alright, this... Oh, this Jester's on low health, so I can just do this. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to be constantly doing damage because my gun does more than enough damage to like catch up if I feel like if I haven't been doing damage for many turns. It's like I just need to make sure that I'm in position and that I'm destroying the pieces that are actually threats. We've got 3 knights alive. That's close to enough for a 4 knights ending. I'm not going to bother with that. This gun is a bit of a headache, or maybe I'm just like a little out of it right now. Either way. Wow, look at how slow that rat was going. It's like a cinematic finish. You made it, little rat. What was it? What were the names of the three rats? Yeah, it was Simon, Timon, and Dimon? I don't know. Anyway, let's try not to blunder our king. Oh, that was a quarter of the boss's health, just from auras and stuff. Okay, well, we should be out of here in one more shot. Yay! Alright. So that's the black sulfur. Yeah, pretty strong. Okay. Yeah, so I got confused. Okay, so when shooting, it creates a sulfur aura, whatever. Oh, okay, so the expert trait is sulfur aura, get 1 range. I saw get +1 range, and I was like, oh, the fire range of my gun goes up. But yeah, the sulfur aura gets +1 range at rank 20. And yeah, that whatever. That's what confused me, and that wouldn't have confused me if I just like read, if I just read all that a little more carefully. Anyway, let's see. Huh. Get 3 specific black cards. Well, we'll figure out how that works out next time. Until then, thanks for watching.